My name is Walter Baer. I'm the chair of the Fine and Performing Arts Department here at Passaic County Community College. The Fine and Performing Arts Department is composed of 8 different degrees within varying disciplines of the Fine and Performing Arts. I'm also an assistant professor, and as an assistant professor, I teach in the communications and digital media programs. A student choosing to study media at Passaic County Community College has 2 choices of programs that they can participate in. We have an Associate in Arts degree, an AA in Communications. We also have an Applied Science degree, an AAS in Digital Media Production and Distribution. That degree is a degree that prepares students after their 60 credits to go out in the field and work somewhere in media. Some of the areas they're prepared to work in could include video productions, television studios, film productions. Oftentimes, the entry-level position with a degree like this would be a production assistant in one of these areas. And then they also get a tremendous amount of experience which would help them produce their own projects. I think that Passaic County Community College is a great choice to start your academic career. We have really high-tech facilities available. We have a state-of-the-art control room and newsroom, and then we have robotic cameras in our gymnasium. And as students progress through our programs, they learn how to produce live news, they learn how to produce live sporting events, and they learn how to do all areas of field production, including taking cameras out into the field and producing segments and bringing them back and editing them. So students here get experience at and knowledge at all 3 areas of production, which include pre-production, scripting, storyboarding, basic conceptualization of a project, to production. Within production, they learn all about camera, they learn about lighting, they learn about sound, and then in the final stage, they learn about post-production, and they learn a number of different editing software packages that are used in the industry, and they learn how to complete a project and make a project deliverable to a client, to a TV station. And in our digital media production and distribution program, they get something that I don't believe any other college is offering anywhere in the United States. They also get courses in how to distribute the project once you've finished it. So what do you do with it once you've produced it? How do you monetize it? How do you make money with it?
I'm Professor R.G. Rader. I teach under 2 programs. I'm in the English department, but I'm also in the Fine Arts department as the head of the theater program. In the theater program, I think they will learn what it means to be an actor in the profession. If they come out of high school, they've had a lot of fun doing theater and they certainly learn a lot. But here we try to focus on if you want to be a professional actor and get involved in that. My focus has to do with what it means to be in the profession. Not just the fun you're having here, but what it means to after you want to go elsewhere, whether it's onto the university or onto an acting school, maybe in New York City or out in LA, but what that means, the depth to which I offer my experience that I've had. That's a part of the curriculum where we talk about what's happened to me, both the negative and the positive, so they understand that it's about life, no matter what career they decide on. So I try to give them perspective. I think that's where it helps. They would certainly qualify to go on to auditions for specific parts, but hopefully they get an understanding of what it means to be behind the scenes too, because we talk about those elements, especially if they're interested in film. What happens behind the scenes? How do you act differently in front of a camera as opposed to on stage? So they could go on to auditions for both areas, both fields, both theater, film, or TV. They need to go to additional work in this, so they go to schools in New York City, they can go on to university, and that gives them more experience as it relates to what acting means. And as they grow and mature in their own lives, that will stick. I think it's important that we offer a number of ways of thinking about acting, and that is acting in theater and acting in film. And to see those differences, that gives them more depth in terms of their understanding of what acting is, and also gives them more of an ability to extend beyond just the theatrical experience they might have had in high school. I hope they go on to be as successful as they want to be. And that includes all that I've just talked about as it relates to helping them understand what the profession is once they get out of school, the school atmosphere, and what the expectations are. Just like any other degree that you get here at PCCC, hopefully the professors suggest to them that, okay, you're learning, now this is what's going to happen in quote unquote the real world. And I help them understand that the expectations, if you miss something here, or if you don't do what you're supposed to do here, and you do that out there, it's not going to work for you. But if you do find it here, you find the discipline, and you grow in the context of that discipline for what you need, in our case, to be an actor, to be a professional.
My name is Ozzy Amiri, AZI. I am instructor, art faculty in the Fine Art and Performing Art department. I teach drawing, painting, color theory, art appreciation. One of the courses I teach is portfolio preparation. We make sure the students are ready with a proper resume, statement, website, anything that they need when they are going to apply for another school or applying for a job. Or the art classes we have, we want to make sure when they're leaving this school, they have all the foundation of drawing, painting, mixing colors. Or if they want to use those skills as an artist on their own practice, or they're using it to create a portfolio for the next school or to apply for a job. I always encourage my students to look for internships. I really encourage you to use the opportunities that many institutions, we are in the area that we are surrounded with a lot of different organizations that offer different internships that can open up new windows in career paths. Something that is very interesting here and is a big bonus is the classes are pretty small. It feels like you are getting like private trainings. The space we have, the equipment we have, the quality of the teachings and trainings that the students receive they're all really good, and I think I'm here with gaining a lot of experience and knowledge. Something I want to make sure my students, when they leave my classes, is they find who they are and they embrace the unique quality each one of them have. The only thing that has stopped them from moving on is what they believe is a boundary for them. Other than that, there are endless opportunities that is provided by every single person around them, all these institutions around us, and everything else that is offering a lot of potentials to us that we can use them to just progress and achieve the goals we are hoping.
Hi, I'm Jill Saluka. I teach graphic design at Passaic County Community College. I teach most of the graphic design courses here, and I also occasionally teach some of the fine art classes, including art appreciation. We have Intro to Graphic Design, which you learn about the elements and principles of design and art. And you learn to use Photoshop and Illustrator. And then we have Intro to Digital Arts, where a lot of my communications students take that course. So we have half a semester of Photoshop, and then the other half we teach programs like After Effects, Premiere Rush, and we do claymation, stop frame animation, and Adobe Photoshop. And then we offer classes like 3D modeling with Maya, and you learn to model in a 3D space, and you create small animations. As well as in the program, you create everything from brochures to business cards to animated ads for Instagram. I think this college offers such a variety of classes that it could really get you started after 2 years. If you only pursue a 2-year degree, I feel like you could leave here and still open up your own YouTube channel, make your own brochures, do your own t-shirt designs. When you graduate from Passaic County Community College with your degree in graphic design, you can expect to work for a company designing business cards, brochures, magazines. You'll be able to do some small animations, and you'll even be able to edit some small videos for websites. You can actually do web design. Students enrolling in the graphic design program at Passaic County Community College would really benefit from the smaller class size. You get more one-on-one time with the professors, and you could finish in 2 years and have enough knowledge to move on to a 4-year school, or enough knowledge to actually just leave college and start your own small side business doing, graphic work for the community.
My name is Rafael Trastoy, and I'm a Passaic County Community College graduate, and I now attend William Patterson University. At PCCC, I majored in communications, and now at William Patterson University, I still major in communications, but with a concentration in media production, and I have a minor in public relations. I have a lot of history of filmmaking. I love it. I loved it ever since I was a kid. I've been an actor for 7 years. I trained in Clifton for a very long time, and I've been a working actor for 2 years now. So I worked on a couple of student films and just did background work for some bigger projects. But a big passion project of mine is a production team I started called Eyes of the Garden, and I co-created that with my friend Jason DeJesus, and it's been a real fun blast. We have 2 projects out now, and we have this weirder project coming up, and it's been so fun to see that come to fruition, because that's the first project we have everybody involved. So we got two people for the soundtrack. We have a lot of my friends as actors, which was so fun, and yeah, I can't wait to get that out. But I had so much experience doing films just because I really love doing it, whether it was smaller stuff or bigger stuff. So I love being here at Passaic County Community College. I worked at continuing education, where I did work study media producer, and I made a bunch of videos for them, and that was really fun. Like that actually gave me a lot of experience, because I was editing a lot for them, and it was just really cool to be a part of that team. Whether it was like working on the basketball games or taking the camera out to film like our first documentary, it just gave me a lot of experience to work on like bigger equipment, because I was never used to that. I was really just doing stuff on my phone and kind of like editing on like iMovie or something. So just being able to have that equipment just really helped me. If you want to study media and like get into this world, get into this industry, really you just gotta love it. I think you just have to be obsessed with it. Don't get deterred when you get no's, or if you don't think your project's too good. Everything's a learning experience, and you should just always make sure you're making something you love. If you just want to be like a director, a writer, an actor, you just have to go for it and do it. Like, just start writing. There's nobody that's stopping you but yourself. So just love what you're doing and do it every day, and just have fun and just keep going, and yeah.